Books I currently have on my mantle. Every time in the video when I say I'm putting something on my mantle, this is the right side of it, so I'm just going to show this and I'll do the other side in another video. But this is my X-Men 35. This is the earliest X-Men I own. It's the first appearance of Changeling. I mainly got it is a PGX. I mainly got it because of the cover of Spider-Man and versus the X-Men. And so this is like the earliest X-Men issue I own. And then you've seen this in my last video, which was a Grail I picked up, which is my 2.0 PGX Giant Size X-Men #1. The first appearance of Colossus, Nightcrawler, Thunderbird, and Storm, and the second full appearance of Wolverine. And speaking of Thunderbird, this is X-Men 95. This is the actual issue where he dies. So this is the last issue that Thunderbird is in because he bites the big one in this one. And you should have this issue because he's a very undervalued X-Men member, but he was significant and I did like him, but he is no longer on the team, as you can see in this issue. And then this right here is a classic X-Men #1. I got this because I love the Arthur Adams cover. It's got all the X-Men on there, from Thunderbird to Angel to Sunfire, Banshee, Polaris, Havoc, just to name a few. And it's in an 8.0, and you should have this in your collection if you're an X-Men fan, because it's just a beautiful cover, even, with all the white and, just all the X-Men standing there like they're ready to go to battle. Just a great cover, man. And on my second tier up here, I posted this on Instagram on Throwdown Thursday, which is X-Men 109, the first appearance of Weapon Alpha, or as he's later referred to as Guardian. And it's him going after Wolverine after he left Canada and joined the X-Men. And it's a pretty good book to have in your collection. First appearances are, pretty good keys. And it's a newsstand edition. And speaking of Weapon Alpha, and here we go over here. We got X-Men 121, the first full appearance of Alpha Flight. You have Guardian on the cover, Sasquatch, Snowbird versus the X-Men. Real good book to have. And as you can tell, I've got the old school CGC modern label at a 7.0, and that is a great book to have right there. I love the cover, love the fight, And then every X-Men collector should have this. It is Days of Future Past storyline, X-Men 141. I have it in a 6.0. Classic cover. This cover has been swiped so many times. I'm actually in the process of trying to get a Captain America where they swipe this cover on his book, and I should be getting that in a couple days, in a few days or so. But classic, just the X-Men slain in the back, apprehended, and just like great cover, just a beautiful cover. And then right here we have the conclusion of Days of Future Past, X-Men 142. I have it in a signature series, 8.5, signed by Chris Claremont. And in this issue, everybody dies, just like it says on the cover. And but a great story. The movie was okay, but yeah, great story. Everybody should have this in their collection if you're an X-Men fan. Just Wolverine dies. It's just like one of those ones like, what? Wolverine died? And then up here is the first slab I ever bought. It's my X Factor #1 in a 9.0. It's all the original X-Men back together for the first time. Love the cover, love the characters, always been a fan of them. And just had to pick it up when I seen it on eBay for the first time. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't have that anymore, but let me get that again. And then another one that I love the cover of is my Magneto #1, signed by Cullen Bunn, and a 9.6 qualified. And you know why it's qualified? Because it wasn't verified. But it's still a beautiful cover. I love the mouse and the trap and everything and the whole thing about it. And until I get more X-Men books slabbed, which I have a whole bunch, but I haven't had them slabbed. I just got these filling in. It's my 9.8 Avengers #1 Ed McGuinness cover. Love the work he's doing on this book right now. If you haven't read it, you need to pick it up. It's actually a pretty good story and artwork. And then everybody knows this book, Infinity Gauntlet. I got it in a 9.0. I guess it can be considered an X-Men book because they are in the book, in the story. So it's just some stuff that I have on my mantle. When I say I have a mantle, this is what I'm talking about. And my TV is right there. Oh, some Jim Minton Manimal I'm watching right there. But yeah, this is my mantle. This is the right side. I'll do a video on the left side coming up soon. So yeah, these are a few of my slab books and my mantle. And a few of my Funko Pops. Got Thanos there, Walmart exclusive. And had to pick this up. I picked this up at Dallas Fan Expo. Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. I am a Booster Gold fan. I don't care if people don't like him or whatever, but Booster Gold is hilarious to me, so I have his Funko Pop. I got my Iron Man over here, and Harley Quinn, and my Captain Marvel cup that my wife bought me, and little Superman in the back over there on the wall. But yeah, that's my mantle, and you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next video.